All right, good morning, tribe. The donut shop at the beginning of the world is open for business, showing just how much poor business sense I have because I don't actually do anything other than sit here and babble at you. Anyway, good morning. I've made an interesting discovery. So broadcasting out here in the backyard, the neighbors on either side can hear me. And even my family can hear me in the house because apparently I actually have a very loud, penetrating voice that carries. Oh well, so be it. They didn't say they minded, but yeah, the bedrooms are basically right on either side of the fence here. One of the problems with suburbia. Oh well, hey, good morning, Melanie. Haven't seen you in a while. How's the insomnia doing? I guess the fact that there's a 10-second delay between when I say something and you all hear me and then you all say something back makes real conversations a little difficult. But hopefully, Melanie, your insomnia is doing okay. Update on my mother. So she did go to the doctor yesterday and they tried some new medication and she's home now, and she did eat an egg and kept it inside her body for a number of hours. So that's an improvement. Hey, good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, April. Good morning, Charles. Charles, how are you doing, Charles? Ruthie, good morning. Hey, Ruthie, what's the latest with your daughter? How did her surgery go? Everything go smooth and okay? Hopefully. The night before was rough. Did okay last night? Sorry. Passion Vine Tea, Passiflora incarnata, strong sedative. Just saying. Urban Green, good morning. Yeah, we get the sunny. I mean, it's kind of funny. At the beginning of the week, the weather report had thunderstorms basically from Saturday through Saturday, and we had some rain. We had some, we had some pretty heavy rains there Saturday, and then nothing. Wow, that is a loud bird. Oh well, so be it. You know what? I'm hoping the sun will rise just a little bit higher here. Hey, good morning, Kwan. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Julie, good morning, Julie. And drink. I wonder if I move. Let's see. I'm trying to think, where am I more likely to get shade? And looking around, I'm not seeing. I guess you'll just have to stick with a pasty white glowing person as the host this morning. Hey, Carmen. Oh, okay. So I've been doing, food experiments, and I have a new one to share with you, which it seems to be working out. And it was probably something you all did in like third grade, but it's still kind of cool. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that. I want to talk a little bit about this morning about Beets. Ruthie's responding. Went great. She took up 4 teeth. Oof. Permanent dentures. All right, let's see if I can do this here. Ruthie, if possible, yeah, a crown is the way to go. Oh, shit. I got a gold tooth way back years ago, decades ago. I had a tooth problem. They had to extract the tooth, and they said, okay, we can put I had a bridge there for years, and it just sucked. And then finally I was earning real money, and I said, I'm going to get an implant, and it worked beautifully. And when it came time to make the tooth, the dentist said, okay, do you want porcelain or gold? It's like, well, of course I want gold. Why would I want porcelain? He's like, seriously, you want a gold tooth? And it's like, yeah, give me a gold tooth, man. And at the time, gold was like dirt cheap. And so he said, all right. And he said, actually, from a whole usability point of view, the gold teeth last pretty much forever, whereas the porcelain teeth eventually crack and have to be replaced. So, I keep my mouth shut, relatively shut, when I'm walking around bad parts of town, because I don't want anyone to see my gold tooth. What is this flying around me? Oh, hello, love bugs. Okay. So I got the gold tooth, and April mentioned, it's like an investment strategy if nothing else. But I'm always afraid like some mugger will see the gold tooth and decide they want to remove it from my head. Ooh, I caught it. Oop, fly. Oop, oop. I guess I caught it a little too. Oh, no, it's good. Okay. Hey, good morning, Chris. Good morning, Charles. Yeah, patio umbrella would probably help. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Kathleen. Okay. Ouch, special needs. Oh well, she can't join the class of pirates with the gold teeth and all that then, I guess. Okay, but we drifted away from Beets. So Beets. I love Beets. If you haven't eaten a beet in a long time, you know what? This let me try something here. Whoa, I'm sinking in the mud. If I go, that doesn't help any. All right. Like I said, this much randomness takes a lot of planning, and by planning I mean just random attempts here. So maybe if I do that, but then, I've discovered a flaw in my plan. Is my coffee and beets and stuff are over there. Damn you, son! Old man yells at clouds. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Coffee go down. All right, so Beets. Oh, hello. Why am I babbling about Beets this morning? Well, because I figured I needed some subject, and Beets were cool. But Beets have been in the the news and stuff lately. Hey, good morning, Donna. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Carrie. Okay, you planted some beets yesterday. Excellent. Beets by Dre, though. Okay, so growing up, we ate a lot of beets, and pickled beets in particular, which were absolutely delicious as long as you weren't wearing anything that would be stained deep purple by the juice, because beets, they're a purple tuber. Hey, yep. And Nick, I wore this in honor because it's to help remind me to tell everyone tomorrow we'll be at the Wazoo Skills Series Live thing. I even have a post for it. Okay. So the beets, the nice thing about beets is they grow in the shade. They are a large source of calories that grow in the shade. So if you are trying to put in a survival garden, victory garden, just random garden, there are a number of plants that do okay in the shade, beets being an excellent one. And what's great about beets is you get a lot of nutrients in the tuber, and also a lot of vitamins and minerals in the leaves. So the leaves are as edible as the tubers, but for different purposes. And like I said, the root is mainly going to be the source of calories, and the leaves are going to be the source of vitamins and minerals and all the other good stuff. The other cool thing about them is they increase the nitric oxide level in your body, in your blood. And what that does is it helps, the nitric oxide is a relaxer of smooth muscles, so such as your circulatory system, your blood vessels. So by relaxing them, they become more flexible, and so your blood or your heart doesn't have to pump so hard to get the blood through it, so your blood pressure drops. Okay, what is in my coffee this morning? A bit of alcohol? No, actually, right after this, I have to race off over to the Heights to go hang out with my boss and work on stuff today. So, yep, borscht. Borscht. Had to restart. Weird. Okay. Ooh, burdock root. Excellent. Okay, so you're eating beets because you grew them in the shade, and most people, most domesticated vegetables require full sun, but if you got shady areas, you can still grow beets. You got a lot of nutrition from them because you can eat every part of it, leaves, root, both. And then what you can do is you can cut the tops off the beets. There we go. Cut the tops off the beets, put them in some water, and grow new greenery, and then eat that. So you can get multiple meals from beets. Isn't that cool? Wow, I just realized I am Dwight from The Office. Oh man, I did not think this out. Oh well. So yes, I've only seen like 3 episodes of The Office, and each one it was mentioned his beet farm, and I just made the connection now. But I grew up eating beets. I like eating beets. I like eating beet greens. You can eat them raw, but they're good sautéed. They're kind of a spinachy thing. What are they similar taste wise? Really, beets are their own unique flavor. I would say kind of like the closest I could give you to a mental idea about beets would be potatoes combined with grapes. Potatoes combined with grapes. So, oh yeah, the greenery. Isn't that pretty? You can see the. But yeah, so very, very, very tasty. Something to add because it's easy to grow. You can grow these on your windowsill, assuming you have a loving and kind spouse that allows you to fill your windowsill with assorted tuber tops. Uh, uh, okay, so get beets grown in tasty dirt. I wouldn't say they have an earthy. Maybe I just have a taste buds that pick up certain unique flavors in beets. You know what? Actually, okay. Thinking, yeah, they might be slightly or like a potatoes mixed with grapes mixed with a little mud. But they're very, very tasty in my opinion. And roasted, they're really good. Pickled, they're really good. I throw them in stews. So like last Sunday when I was making venison stew, that's where these came from. And then the greens grow back quick. So, okay, yeah, Ken's Queen, good morning. Let's see. If you leave out article words like a and the, it makes you sound Russian. Let's go to store. We buy beets and make borscht. Yeah. Okay. So that's funny you say that, Melanie. I used to travel a lot in the oil industry, and just to keep myself entertained, I would use a fake Russian accent dealing with like the airport personnel and all that sort of thing, and the rental car people and taxi drivers and stuff. So yeah. Hey, good morning, Sherry. How many can they have in a clutch? Assuming you're talking to some chicken lady. Hey, good morning, Jonathan. Oh, okay. Let me set these down and grab my coffee. Okay, I'm back. So again, an update on my mom. Just that she was at the doctor's yesterday, and they put her on some new medications, and then she came home and ate an egg and kept it inside her. So that is good. We're seeing what happens next. But this has been an issue that's been plaguing her for like 8 to 10 years. Very irritable bowel syndrome, and huge bouts of nausea that come and go just randomly. So there's that going on. Yeah, Natasha and Boris. I've never found a Natasha for my Boris, but if thinking back to Bullwinkle, Boris was short, Natasha was tall. I wouldn't rather be. I'd be more built to be Natasha, which is a terrifying thing to say or even think about. Or even scarier if you found a woman that was as tall compared to me as Natasha was to Boris. Lawn guy's here today. Well, maybe we'll invite him onto the show. All right. Let me. We got to do some more moving here. As we got a lawn care. Ooh, dark, mysterious. Hold on. Okay, like I said, this much randomness takes planning. There we go. There's some more light. Oh, man. So what else is going on? I'm hoping we can get all the random weirdness out of the way because I got a lot of stuff to do for Medicine Man today. Oh, started seeing pea shoots in recipes. What can you tell me about them? I really don't know anything about pea shoots. That's intriguing, Sabra. I mean, I would think they'd be kind of like microgreens, but I don't know for sure. You know what? I'm going to grab my beets here too. Okay, I'm back. Peaches are ripe. Yeah, so um, there is a peach farmer that comes to our neighborhood during ripe peach season, and we can buy peaches right out of the back of his truck. And I forget how many different types of peaches he has, but he has a bunch of different types. So I'm hoping we can get there. I'm trying to fix my hair, and it's backwards. Okay. Anyway, screw it. Uh, yeah. So my wife, in particular, she likes these white peaches. They're weird. They're kind of flat, but they're really really tasty. So she'll get those and not let anyone else have any of them. Hey, good morning, Dion. Oh, good morning, Kelly. Just woke up. Lucky you. Oh, where is he going? Oh well. I'm just gonna drink coffee and stare at you all. How's that? Is there a local pick? North of Houston? Yeah. Um. Over towards Tomball. It's like the Van Zandt. If you Google Houston Pick Your Own Farm, there is a place here, not along 2920, just south of it. There's something, I want to say like Anderson Farms. It's not Anderson Farms, but it's something like that. Uh, and they, I believe they have peaches. There used to be one right on the edge of the Woodlands that is now a apartment complex. But there was a beautiful peach orchard there that you could stop by and get all the peaches. And the guy sold out. So, hey, good morning from Methodist Willowbrook. Are you a doctor or a medical professional there, Catherine, or something? Or is that the Methodist hospital or a Methodist church? Oh, where they have blueberries up in Porter, Texas. I wonder. Ooh, is Serenity here today? But there was a wonderful pick your own blueberry patch up in Porter, Texas, up on the north side of Houston. Yeah, Offspring Cypress. That's right, Catherine. I've driven by it. Oh, cool. Their tribe members are discovering their neighbors. All right. I should have just started here from the beginning. Maybe this will be my new spot. Yep. Okay. Bye-bye, lawn guy. Okay. And nurse. So you actually know how to do stuff then. I have a long history with nurses. The hospital. Okay. Pickyourown.org. Okay. Hey, cool. Michelle, thanks for the link. Oh, hey. That reminds me. Before I forget, I need to put my coffee down. Well, maybe I can do it one-handed. All right. Let's see. Let me go here and there and this. All righty. And then here. So, ha! Yay, one hand for the win. And it's the right hand. I'm a lefty. Okay, so tomorrow, special donut shop. It'll actually be starting at 7 a.m. It'll be broadcast over on the Wazoo Survival Gear page. Their page is Skill Series. And what it's going to be is I'm going to do a foraging 101 talking about the different wild edible plants here in my backyard. So I'm still trying to figure out how exactly I'm going to do this. I might have to wake up one of the kids and have her run the camera or something like that. But I'll figure something out. Okay, tonight we are continuing over on Merriweather's World here and on YouTube, discussing more elderberry mimics. So we didn't get through all the elderberry mimics last week. We got a few more I want to get through. So we'll be doing that tonight. I was thinking of finishing that up tonight, finishing up the mimics of elderberries tonight, and then get into the chemistry. But I decided, because of the amount of time it took last week to get through things. I'm probably going to stretch this out. And since my computer still really isn't doing anything but restoring photos, I don't have access to the pictures of the chemistry and so forth. So long story short, tonight's Merryweather's World might be a little short, but we'll sing, we'll dance, we'll do something, we'll fill up the time. But it'll be more elderberry mimics. Okay, let's see. Goose eggs. Okay, what else is going on? Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, oh man, I want to like strap a camera to my head and just do a live stream of one day in the life of Merryweather, so you can see from beginning to end just the nonstop crazy ass trying to accomplish everything I'm doing sort of stuff. But oh well, so be it. Wow, there's a lot of planes and trains and automobiles around this morning. Oh well. What else we got? Okay, so. Oh, you have a baby goose. It hatched? Was it a goslet? No. That was my yummy sound. I should probably not use yummy noises when talking about baby geese. Baby gooses. Yeah, GoPro, that would be fun. But I don't think my wife would really appreciate that. But oh well. Yeah, one of these days. Just okay, so I'm working on the different the website for the Medicine Man Plant Co. and writing big long treatises on each of the products. So like the immune pill, what's in it, the historical records that talk about these plants, how far back it goes, 4,000 years ago in Mesopotamia, sort of thing. And then I go into the chemistry of the different plants and how these these chemicals are doing in your body. So it's just a dump of information. So it's really cool. But then I'm doing Google searches and stuff and double checking information, and I got piles of books around me. So yesterday I was working on the Libido pill, and so looking up different, the Googling some of like PubMed and so forth, getting the double checking the chemistry of the plants and so forth, because I figured it out, but I'm just rewriting and trying to make sure everything, I don't want to do it straight from memory. It's a slow moving train. So you're searching male libido herb type knowledge. And now my ads across all my computer devices are, I'm not going to say inappropriate. Well, yeah, kind of. It's like, okay, I'm very sure that housewife doesn't live within 2 miles of me. Okay, this click. Nope. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to go search some other thing to convince the internet that boner pills. We actually we can't call them boner pills, so probably for the best. Hey Ellie, she's doing better. She ate an egg yesterday and kept it in, so she's doing better. Thank you. Prayers still appreciated for my mom. Why is the lawn care guy coming back? What's today? Is today Wednesday? Oh yeah, it's Wednesday. That's why. Yeah, I triggered all those ads. I'm sure there are Russian catfishers just salivating, going, "Woo! Yeah, we got one. Yep. Oh well. My fear is then these ads will creep over to the rest of the family members' stuff. Okay, Laura. Funny thing you mentioned that. So I talked about this once before, and it's actually a kind of a fascinating subject. And so let's talk quickly because we got to fill 11 more minutes here. So Laura asks, what about the female libido pill? Instant millionaire, anyone? So way back in grad school when I was getting the master's degree in medicinal chemistry. We were talking about, chemistry and medicine and all this stuff. And a lot of it, it came up that, there's all this stuff, to help the males, but there isn't that much to help the females. And it was pointed out that there are, there are issues with that. With long story short, no company wants to come out with a pill that, we're all adults here, makes women, stimulates women, makes them horny. Because the fear was then bad dudes would start using these pills kind of to get women in the mood that weren't really in the mood to begin with, and allow them to take advantage of them. And so, lizard, squirrel. So yeah, no company wants the liability of basically coming out with another date rape pill. So even at Medicine Man, we talked about it. There are a number of herbs that help with that. Maybe I'll do a Meriwether's World special on that sometime. That's interesting. The advertising female libido pills. I mean, there's like horny goat weed and a few others. But in general, none of the big pharmacy, Pfizer and Bristol Meyer or whatever, they're not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. So now unscrupulous people, yeah, they might be all for that. But yeah, another Cosby. So, the desire is to make sure the women have complete control of their decisions. So something to keep in mind. It's weird. Okay, what else do we got going? So, every morning, hey, Julie, good morning, Julie. How are you? Yeah, so every morning, when I'm setting up the donut shop at the beginning of the world, I try and come up with some little catchphrase. And off the top of my head, I came up, this much randomness requires a lot of planning, not realizing how much randomness would be occurring in this morning. So we'll see. It's snake oil. They're marketing my demographic. All right. So, I mean, there are a lot of plants that have effects on the human body. We all know this. It's just, what effects are allowed and what aren't. So, all right, I need coffee. So, like my coffee, I have it with the regular coffee, plus the goldenrod for the whole circulatory issues, and the sage to keep myself, mentally awake and focused on things. So, I mean, I'm a big proponent of plants. Okay, is aeroponics okay? I know soil is better. As a chemist, does it work? Yeah, so the aquaponics and aeroponics, the nice thing about those is you can really dial in exactly what the plants need. Plants don't need soil for the most part. I mean, as long as they have the... Good morning. So as long as they have the right nutrients, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. We chased him away. So yeah, the aquaponics and the aeroponics, there's some wonderful sets, especially if you want to grow stuff in a small area. That's something I've been interested in a long time. And so I decided I'll just plant plants instead. But yeah, if depending on situations, like I would love to have a wall of my garage with a nice tube system to grow greens. But we'll see. Kelly, what brand coffee do I drink? Usually like the Kroger store brand stuff. Cheap coffee. I'm just in it for the the caffeine and the flavor. Hey, Katie, good news. The the two man, apparently the sage isn't working. The wolfberry, the goji berry bushes you gave me, one died, but the other is covered in leaves. So thank you. So of the two little sticks you gave me, one is actually doing well. But yeah, like Julie, are you talking the countertop little grow systems? Because those are awesome. Those are really really awesome. Yeah, cheap coffee. I'm not a man of refined tastes. I blew all my desire for quality when I married Mrs. Weather. So that's all the high quality I need in my life. After that, everything else is just can't compare. Oh, the garden tower. Oh, those are cool. I've seen those. Um, I need to check that out. Okay. Oh yeah, the watering system would drain in the fish tank. The runoff would feed the fish. Yeah, there's some really cool. That's where they do the whole what is the aquaponics and fish type thing. Okay, 4 feet. Okay, and the sunroom. Yeah, that'll be a great place for it. Herbs and different. Hey, beets. You could do beet greens. Oh, maybe Julie, you didn't show up in time. You're a little late. I don't know if you can see this. I don't want to pour water, but so beets ate the beets, kept the tops planted. Well, stuck the tops in water, and then are growing more greens because beet greens are really delicious and nutritious. Oops, that's a mosquito. Okay. Oh, cats ate everything that sprouted. That would be a problem. Yeah, I'll keep. Well, once they're big enough to eat, I'm going to eat them. But I'll talk about eating them too. Okay, 7:56. I need to keep an eye on the time here. Hmm. Oh, it just floats it. Okay, that's cool, Katie. Yeah, I'm used to the ones with like the pumps and the recirculating, and you gotta check the water and all this stuff. But floating would be good too. Folgers is good. Okay. I appreciate good coffee. I do not need good coffee, so we'll put it that way. Wow, this is like really good lighting right here, except I look kind of purple. Oh well. Yeah, I will go. My younger daughter likes Starbucks. Kelly, is it too late? I'm not sure. I want to say yes. I think it may be too late. Depending on where you are, like if you're in the Houston area, Kelly, look up the Montgomery County Master Gardener's Planter Calendar, and it tells you, what month you should plant everything, and then what month they're ready for harvest. They do okay in containers. They need a big container because it is a root crop, and so it has a fairly long tap root. I'm one of those psychopaths that tries to avoid creamer and sugar and all that stuff in there, just because I figure it's unnecessary. I'm trying to be healthy, trying to lose the weight, and then I keep making absolutely delicious loaves of sourdough bread, and it'll all be gone in a day. The HEB brand stuff, the San Antonio blend, that's really good. Yeah, so Kelly, check it out. But even now, you can grow the greens on your windowsill, and then yes, Renee. In fact, that's one of the things I'm going to do with at least one of these of the three is see, because I think they should be putting roots out. But beets are one of those things that are really good because you can take the scraps and regrow them. So yeah. But I'm going to have at least two for not a constant supply of greens, but every like 3 weeks have the greens. Oh, that would be good, Marianne. The putting it in your smoothie that way, freezing the. I bet, Marianne, I would love to know how your blood pressure is doing by including that in your daily smoothie, because it should be enough to trigger the increased nitric oxide. Smooth muscle relaxer, relaxing the blood vessels, making it easier for your heart to pump blood. Yay! Plants and chemistry. Okay, wow. Another day has gone by. I really want to just get my lawn care guy on here and say, hey, come on, just chill with us for a bit. You don't have to blow the things. What else we got going on? Beet leaves, very nutritious. Very edible, raw or cooked, like in stir fry, sauteed. Again, treat them like spinach. So yeah, very, very high in vitamins and minerals. Okay, it is 8 o'clock. Thank you all, tribe. Thank you very much for your prayers for my mom. Remember, tomorrow morning, we will be starting at 7 over here, and for a tour of my yard. So we'll see what happens with that. I got to run. I got a little bit of coffee to finish, and then I got to go. But Medicine Man Plant Company, got to get it out there. All right. Bye, everyone. Love you very, very, very much. End broad. Well, okay. So, yes, end broadcast.